How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. So on today's video, it's going to be a little bit shorter than usual. In the previous video, I did the top 5 things I like about my 2000 Dodge Dakota, and in this video, I'm going to do the top 5 things I don't like about it. I wish my brother was in this video again, but just like the last video, he was out hunting, so unfortunately he's not around. So I think I'm just going to jump right into it, and let's get started. The very first thing I don't like about my truck is that it has various paint issues. The first spot is when I was in the collision, I tried to do a paint match on the hood. As you can see, this area right in here is a bit darker than the rest of the hood. It could be because I didn't clear coat this area. I was hoping that it would fade out and match, but it's still a tad darker. You can see the paint line right there. And it's also just fading away. You know, it's really rough right here. There's barely any clear coat left. It's getting down to the primer. It's going all the way up on the whole roof. And honestly, there's just a bunch of other like imperfections in the paint. I am planning on either one, getting it repainted same color, or I might just go all out and do a custom wrap on it, different color, maybe a cool design. I don't know. Drop your comments down below if you guys have an opinion on that. But it's just a future thought. Not sure what I'm going to go with yet. But that's number one. I do not like my paint on that truck, and it'll be getting fixed here very soon, so make sure you guys are subscribed, and we'll see what happens. You never know. The second thing I do not like about my truck is the very minor but still present rust issues that it has. In my opinion, I'd say the truck's about 90% rust free. It's very solid, but I'll show you guys the few rust areas that it has and how I plan on fixing it. So the first spot that it has on both sides, as pointed out in the last videos by some of you watching, is on the front fender right here. It's not into the main fender yet, but it's starting right here and it's starting to creep upwards. I'll pop the hood and show you guys why it's getting like that and how I plan on fixing it. In a future video, I'll go over all the details and whatnot of how to fix it, and I'll definitely get that taken care of before it gets worse. So I'm going to pop the hood and show you guys that. But first, I'm going to show you the other area where the rust is. And other than that, other than these two spots, there's no other rust on the truck, which makes me happy because it's very solid for a PA truck with, I think, 92,500 miles on it. Just kind of crazy, but, you know, take care of your stuff and it lasts. So this is the other spot where the rust is. It's along the rocker where the pinch seam is. As you can see, it's starting to rust away there. Not so much along the main part, but then up here, it's starting to get pretty bad there. But how that happened is, it's like a pinch seam, right? Imagine moisture and salt from the winter roads getting up in there. The rust starts and it just expands it out. And I want to get this taken care of before it gets up into the main rocker part and eventually into the floors. And I do not want that to happen because the truck is very solid as it is, and I kind of want to maintain that. So I know I filmed the driver's side, but that's kind of hard to show you because of all the wires and stuff down in there, and the lighting's not too good. But on the passenger side, it's kind of doing the same thing. As you can see down in there, it's starting to rust away, or it is completely rusted away. As you can see, it's doing the same thing over here. And I believe there was like a triangle piece in there just for like added support. And if I had to guess, there was no drainage holes in there, so the water probably just sat on top of it and just rusted away over time because there was no way for it to escape. And later on down the road, whenever I go to fix that, I'll be sure to put some drainage holes in there, and, you know, just to help prevent it from happening again later on down the line. So that's the second thing I don't like about my truck, is the minor rust issues. I know that was kind of a long one, so let's jump on to number 3. The gapping between the bumper and the fender also is getting on my nerve a little bit. I think when I had the collision, one of the brackets got bent when I put it back on, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But this should be more straight and sealed up, because as you can see, the gap gets bigger as it goes to the back where the fender opening is. So I'm gonna want to try to close this up a little bit. That's just kind of like a little bonus thing I wanted to throw in there that I don't like about it. So the third thing I don't like about my truck are the clapped out tires. I'm surprised some of you didn't call me out on this. As you can see, the tread's pretty much gone, especially along the insides. I'm probably going to need to get an alignment done. Could have been because of the accident, but I just think it's because the tires are pretty old and I'm wearing out the treads on them. But luckily I'm filming this video right after Christmas, and I thankfully did get 4 new tires for this truck, and it should definitely help the performance obviously, but as well as add to the aggressive look in my opinion. I got a set of Coopers and I'm planning on doing an installation video on those, so make sure you guys are subscribed. You don't want to miss out on that. And I got 2 new fronts, 2 new rears, and it should really make the truck set off well on some new treads, some new meats, and it'll look really good once I get them on there. And especially once I clean up the wheels. You know, it is winter time right now, the roads are really dirty. The truck definitely needs a wash, so excuse how dirty it is. But that's number 3. Let's get on to number 4. So for number 4, we're going to jump to the inside here. On my gauge cluster, which is what number 4 is related to, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's wrinkles in the aftermarket sticker or whatever that is on there, and that kind of is just like an OCD thing for me. I don't like seeing that when I look down at my gauges, and as well as when I turn on my headlights and everything, only the needles light up. Very occasionally the backlight will light up on the gauge cluster itself, and it lights up in a very cool unique blue color that kind of matches the truck, and it's a really nice like racing gauge type feel when they light up. But I guess it's some sort of wiring problem or something, and I'm gonna have to get that taken care of. Not sure when I'll get around to it, because there's other more important things I want to do to this truck first, like fixing the rust issues and getting those tires on there. But it's just kind of like a personal thing that I don't like about this truck. And I guess we'll just jump on to number 5. So the 5th and final thing I don't like about my truck is, it could be pretty obvious, it has the 4.7 V8 motor, is that it gets very bad gas mileage. I'd say it gets around 12 to 13 miles per gallon. And from being an early 2000s truck, it's a 2000 Dodge Dakota with a big motor. It makes sense that it gets bad gas mileage, but hurts the wallet a little bit. But that goes to say it's not about miles per gallon, it's about smiles per gallon. And I really enjoy driving this truck. A lot of people think it looks cool, and I guess that's just something you got to deal with. You take bad gas mileage or the looks. If you want a truck or a car, just gotta weigh your options and pick what you want to drive. And I'm happy with it, so I'll tough it out. And apart from the bad gas mileage, I guess I'll throw this in there as well. Parked between my brother's Cummins and my dad's GMC dually. The truck does look kind of small, but I have to say that's a good family lineup right there. Even though my truck's the smallest one, I'm still happy with it. Maybe with those new tires on there, it'll make it look a little bit more aggressive. But we got some future videos coming with the GMC. I know some of you have asked about it. We haven't done any videos on this yet. If you guys want to see us do some videos on it, drop some comments down below of what you'd like to see done with it. My dad doesn't really plan on building it, but if there's enough support behind it, maybe we'll do something cool. And of course, we got the big old dually Cummins. We got some cool videos coming with that, so make sure you guys are subscribed and don't miss out. I know a lot of you are subscribed to the channel because of my brother's trucks, and the channel wouldn't be where it's at without him and those rigs. So thank you guys for all the support. And I also wanted to thank everybody once again, because I know I said in one of the past videos, my goal was to hit 2,500 subscribers at the end of the year, right as 2020 rolled around. And we're just at 4,000 subscribers, guys, which absolutely blows my mind. I did not think we would get that much growth that quickly. So thank you to all of the new subscribers. It really means a lot to us. And I'm going to try to get more dedicated as the new year rolls around. That's one of my resolutions I'd like to do. I'll try to upload every week. I will try to stay true to my word there. It might be a week or two that I miss because of work or whatever else comes up, but I will try my hardest to get a video out every week for you guys. And I did not forget, we completely smashed our goal. And I knew I said I wanted to do a giveaway when we hit 2,500 subscribers. But since we hit 4,000, I'm going to try to boost the giveaway a little bit. We created a new Instagram called the Chem Crew, just all of our fans together. And as we keep growing, I like to grow the Instagram channel. That way we can stay true as a family. And if you guys are watching this video and go follow that account right now, I'll double your entries to win the giveaway, because when the next video comes out, it'll be a Cummins video. And I know that'll get more views than this one. So If you're a loyal fan of the channel and you watch the Dakota videos, I'm gonna double your entries to win. So I'll put a tag down below for you guys to go follow that. Please, we're trying to grow it. It's new. I'm not sure if it'll do as good as the YouTube, but it'll be easier for me to connect with all of you guys. Me and my brother are gonna share joint control of it, so we'll both be posting to it. It's at chem_crew. Please go follow it. You won't regret it. Double entries to win the giveaway. I'll explain in the next video what you guys are gonna win, what you guys have the chance to win. You don't want to miss out on that. It'll be a little bit bigger than the last one, but it'll be well worth it. And thank you guys. I know I'm going on a big spiel here, but I'm just happy. The channel's doing very well. I couldn't do it without you guys. My brother's very happy as well. Wish you could be here. But I'll stop the talking. I know I'm rambling on here and it's probably getting annoying. But thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Go follow the Instagram. And I'll end it with the usual. Always accelerate and don't look back. Catch you guys on the next one.